界へようこそ。
Hello there, morons. It's Victor. Give me a break, man. Give me a flake, man. And your host for Japanese for Morons. This is another JNEWS, the series in which I tell you about something happening in Japan, luckily, something recent, and then I teach you a little bit of Japanese. But remember, this channel's main focus is just teaching you Japanese lessons. Today's lesson is one of those lessons that is going to be flagged by the YouTube authorities, and they're going to deem this not advertiser friendly. If you'd like to help out with that, stick around until the end of the movie, or just jump into the description and you can see how you can help that way. But more importantly, the description is chock full of vocabulary and the script for today's video. So please open that if you can in another window and read along with me as you watch this video, or you can look later. But anyway, today's story is about Trump's UN speech. For the first time ever, our beloved chairman, leader Trump, President Trump, has given a speech to the United Nations General Assembly. And it's, of course, involving North Korea, which is, of course, a very sensitive subject here in Japan. You may have heard that that last week, maybe it was last Friday, Japan airspace was again invaded by North Korea when they shot another ICBM over Japan, over Hokkaido. And sirens went off and people were warned to jump into their shelters. But of course, there really is little time, very little time to do anything if anything happens. I asked one of my most beautiful students what she did during this warning, or what she thinks about North Korea. And she said, it's like an earthquake. There's nothing you can really do about it. And a lot of students in the class agreed with her. And I feel the same way. I turn on the news. I see that North Korea is doing something crazy again. But what can you do? Am I not going to make my bed anymore? Am I going to not take my kid to school? Am I not going to eat lunch, you know? So let's get to today's topic, which is the video below me, which is, as usual, from ANN News. This is not always the channel I pick, but this type of video might be erased soon, so if you have any ability to capture this video in any way, feel free to do that. But that's on your own. That is actually nothing that I think I'm not actually allowed to encourage you to do. So let's do it. We're only going to do the first 17 seconds today, and that is enough. I'm going to read it with you first at the top. See, on my right. Here we go. アメリカのトランプ大統領は国連総会での I would say that together. での国連総会での初めての一般討論演説で Kim Jon Un, and I wrote myself some hiragana there because it's a proper name and I'm not sure how to pronounce that otherwise unless I look it up. 委員長をロケットマン Why is that there? ロケットマンと呼んだ上でアメリカや同盟国を脅かせば北朝鮮を完全に破壊すると警告しました。Okay, that's quite a mouthful. So what does it all mean? Let's look at the vocabulary. Amerika, of course, pronounced in Japanese. And as a request to fulfill one of your requests, some person asked for me to write hiragana next to the katakana or next to the kanji. So I've done that. And at the very end, in parentheses, I've put romaji or English. So if you are studying Japanese, you should try to figure out whatever word this is first by reading the hiragana next to it. And then you see the meaning, and then you see the English version. Okay, so anyway, America is USA, of course. Then no apostrophe S indicates possession. Trump大統領, toranpu. Now don't say Trump. You have to say I think I screwed it up. Actually, I didn't. Toranpu大統領. President Trump. And it's just like card. This in Japan, when you play cards, you know, you're shuffling when you're playing poker. It's the same word. Toranpu. President Trump. Wa is a topic marker. For those of you who are new to Japanese, wa, you might think, isn't that pronounced ha, H-A? Well, it is sometimes, but when it's a topic marker, you pronounce it as wa. You'll get used to that quite easily. The more you read and the more you study. Okay, the next word is the big word in today's lesson, kokurensoukai, which is the United Nations General Assembly. And this is the kind of word that you will almost never use in daily conversation, but if you can pull it out of your hat, you know, it's pretty impressive. Kokurensoukai. De is at. No, again, apostrophe S. Hajimete no, for the first time. Hajimete no. Ippan, and here's another big one. Ippan touron enzetsu, which is a general debate. And it's another very specific word that you'll probably never use in daily conversation. However, because you are studying Japanese and I want you to get something out of this more useful, the last two kanjis of that word are enzetsu, which is speech. Then we have de, at again, and Kim Jong Un, right? And what is his title? Well, he's technically the chairman, not the Frank Sinatra chairman, but委員長. This first kanji is I, the next kanji is in, and then the last is cho. Cho often is the ending of any kind of title, like shacho. Anyway, in this case, he's the chairman, so 委員長. He's the chairman. O, the particle indicating what the verb will act on. Whatever word precedes the o is going to be the object of the sentence. Okay, and then we have today's fun word, rocket man, which is apparently trending on Twitter. Rocket man. I gotta be careful not to pronounce that in English. I want to say rocket man, but it's rocket man. And to is a particle that indicates a quotation or something said. So in this case, Trump said rocket man, so we're going to use rocket man to. And the next word is yobu. Yobu is the original verb, but in the past tense is yonda ue. So you might think, after referring. So actually the word yobu itself is to call. But in this case, we add the ue, which means on top of, but conversationally it means after. Does that make sense? I think you get it. It's got to be backwards. So rocket man, pointing to it, referred to. After that, again we have amerika, and then ya, which is another way to say and of course to is also and, but in this case we use ya. Domeikoku, an ally. Domeikoku, of course, this is a particular ally that only refers to countries because koku is at the end there. Wo, again, indicates what the verb will act on. And here's the tricky one. This word is originally, let's go to the original verb. The original verb is odokasu, which is the more common reading, but you will also see, as is in this case, obiyakas or odokasu. And it's the same kanji, the same verb, but it depends on the situation. So if I find out that there's a difference, I will add it to the description, so please check that. But as far as I know, they're basically the same, and it's arbitrary as to which you use and which way you read it. It can be read either way. So in this sentence here, obiyakaseba, well, odokaseba, it could be odokaseba. Yeah, we can't tell. In fact, yeah, I think a Japanese person would also have the same problem. But in this case, we have a video, so we can actually hear the announcer saying obiyakaseba. So we have no doubt as to what the pronunciation is in this case. And then Trump's infamous declaration is北朝鮮を完全に破壊する, which means he will totally destroy North Korea. Now this is a quotation mark, a quotation, so I've left it all together, but I'll explain it bit by bit. 北朝鮮 is North Korea. O indicates what the verb will act on. 完全に is an adverb, which means completely or perfectly. 破壊する, 破壊 is destruction, so 破壊する is to destroy. So we will perfectly destroy North Korea. To indicates again what a quote or something said. And then the last word is 警告しました, which means warned. So Trump warned that we will totally destroy, perfectly destroy North Korea. If he threatens the United States or our allies. Now, let's listen to it. The first 17 seconds only. Here we go. And I'm going to go full screen on this baby. Here we go. No.
アメリカのトランプ大統領は国連総会での初めての一般討論演説でキム・ジョンウン委員長をロケットマンと呼んだ上でアメリカや同盟国を脅かせば北朝鮮を完全に破壊すると警告しました。
And there you go. That's your lesson. Listen to this video again and again. Go to the original and check that out if you want to. The rest of the video is actually Trump speaking, so it's mostly English, so you won't get much out of it. But there is something to learn here, and besides the fact that our world is on the verge of being destroyed. Of course, we have some basic words you should know, like daitouryou. really, for those of you who are beginning, daitori is very basic. Hajimete no, first, that's also a very basic one. Enzetsu, speech. Speech, but Japanese also say speech. So don't worry about that. Yobu or yonda, to call something. Kanzen ni is pretty useful. And of course, you should know Kitachosen, because it's something, unfortunately, that we talk about every day here in Japan. Kitachosen, which is North Korea. Kanzen ni perfectly. And hopefully you will never have to use the word hakai suru, which is destroy. Keikoku also, you will see on the news when there's another kind of warning, keikoku. I think when you watch a video, it'll say like anti-piracy keikoku. Anyway, that's your lesson for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you again in the next video. And if you like to support these videos, leave me a comment. Tell me you appreciate it. Tell me what kind of videos you want to see next. And of course, if you are feeling more generous, you can support me on Patreon or PayPal. Links are in the description. See you guys in the next video.